Did you know that around 27% of the Netherlands is below sea level? Yes, you heard it right. This small country has managed to thrive where nature is ever so eager to reclaim its territory. Talk about an underdog story. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the land of tulips, canals, and, well, a million bikes. That's right, we're exploring the Netherlands, a country that may be small in size, but it's absolutely huge in mind-blowing facts. From its unique culture to astonishing statistics, each fact will have you saying, "No way." But before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and buckle up for an unforgettable journey through the Dutch landscape. First up, let's talk windmills. The Netherlands is home to over 1,000 windmills, many of which date back to the 16th century. These iconic structures weren't just for show, they were an essential part of water management, grinding grain, and even sawing wood. Talk about multitasking. However, maintaining these historical gems is no walk in the park. Many face the challenge of preservation in the face of modernization. And who can forget the windmill scene from The Sound of Music? Just kidding, it's the Sound of Holland. If you ever visit, don't just stop for pictures, visit inside one. You'd be surprised how much history can fit into those rotating blades. Next, let's pedal our way to the fact that the Netherlands has more bikes than people. Yep, that's right, about 23 million bicycles for just 17 million inhabitants. If you're not cycling, are you even in the Netherlands? But here's the kicker, about 1 in 5 bike riders are injured each year. So, don't let that fancy bike fool you, those bike lanes are as competitive as the Tour de France. Always keep an eye out for cyclists if you're walking in the city. And if you decide to join in, remember, use hand signals. No one wants to play bike dodgeball. If there's one food synonymous with the Dutch, it's cheese. With over 600 varieties, you might say the Netherlands is the cheese capital of the world. Gouda, Edam, you name it. But do you know what's Gouda about it? The Netherlands is also the world's largest cheese exporter. However, with great cheese comes great responsibility. Many small cheese producers face tough competition from mass production. The battle of flavor versus quantity rages on. When in the Netherlands, don't just eat the cheese, experiment. Try cheese tasting tours, and pair with some local wine. It's a match made in heaven. If you think the stock market is a wild ride, let me introduce you to tulip mania. In the 17th century, tulips were so valuable that a single bulb could cost as much as a house. What's up with that, right? Unfortunately, it wasn't all roses and sunshine. This irrational exuberance led to a market crash that's still studied today. Remember, the next time your friend spends an outrageous amount on a rare plant, it might be tulip mania all over again. Tulip season is a frenzy in the Netherlands. Plan your visit in April to see the fields in full bloom, but don't let it cost you your life savings. Before that, carrots were often purple, yellow, or white, basically the rainbow brigade of root vegetables. What's even more jaw-dropping is that these orange carrots became a symbol of Dutch national pride. It's like the carrot version of the Netherlands flag. But let's face it, this wasn't all smooth sailing. English folk still argue about whether orange carrots are a culinary masterpiece or a saccharine nightmare. Ever had a wilted carrot? Yuck! So when you're roasting carrots or adding them to your salads, think of this rich history. And hey, if you ever find yourself in a veggie garden, challenge your friends to a taste test, orange versus heirloom varieties. Let the debates of the dinner table begin. Now let's dive into water management, a true lifeline for the Dutch. About 26% of the Netherlands is below sea level, making effective flood control crucial. They have perfected the art of managing water with an extensive system of dikes, pumps, and canals. Talk about taking water features to a whole new level. But with climate change, this beauty comes with its fair share of challenges, like rising sea levels and unexpected heavy rains. Nature can be unpredictable. Imagine living your life knowing that Mother Nature might just up and change the game at any moment. If you visit, consider taking a tour of the Delta Works, one of the 7 wonders of civil engineering. Just sit back and marvel at how innovations have kept the Dutch high and dry. Alright, let's talk social interactions. The Dutch are famously straightforward, they call a spade a spade. If you're expecting polite small talk, you might get a dose of honest feedback instead. This can be refreshing, but also shocking if you're from a culture that tiptoes around issues. However, this directness has a flip side. It can sometimes come off as rude or abrasive. Ever been caught off guard with a blunt comment? Yeah, it might just be how the Dutch say hello. When in the Netherlands, embrace this honesty. It's a cultural quirk, and who knows, you might appreciate the refreshing lack of fluff. Just be prepared to give as good as you get. Moving on to finance, did you know that the world's first stock exchange was established in Amsterdam in 1602? Talk about pioneering capitalism. This was the spot where traders began speculating on company shares and creating the stock market we know today. But here's the twist, the Dutch East India Company was the first to issue stocks, which led to some wild speculation. It's like the OG of financial roller coasters, different era, same anxiety over investments. You can actually visit the Amsterdam Stock Exchange and learn about this magic history. Just keep your wallet at bay, no one wants to turn a curiosity tour into a stock market crash. Get your flags ready, folks, because the Netherlands was the first country to legalize same-sex marriage in 2001. Talk about leading the charge for equality and love. But despite being at the forefront, there are still ongoing challenges. Even in a nation known for its liberal values, anecdotal evidence suggests that discrimination can still sneak in. Who knew love could be so complicated? If you're in the Netherlands during Pride Month, make sure to catch the Amsterdam Canal Parade. It's a kaleidoscope of color, love, and fun. Just don't forget to bring your dancing shoes. And finally, let's wrap up with something you might not expect. The Dutch national sport is Korfball, a game resembling a mix between basketball and netball. Ever heard of it? It's all about teamwork and strategy. No one gets to hog the ball. However, as great as it is for team bonding, Korfball has its own set of challenges. In a world obsessed with sports like football or soccer, it often flies under the radar. Just imagine trying to explain to your international friends that you played a game with a weird name and hoops that are ridiculously high. If you're keen to experience Korfball, look for local clubs or events while you're there. It's a fantastic way to interact with locals and get a taste of this uniquely Dutch pastime. Plus, it makes for great stories later on. And there you have it, 10 mind-blowing facts about the Netherlands. From their incredible windmills and vibrant tulips to their robust stance on LGBTQ+ rights, this tiny country has made a monumental impact on the world stage. Remember, understanding the culture and quirks of different nations not only enriches our travel experiences but also helps us appreciate diversity in our global community. So, stay informed and prepared for your next adventure, wherever that may be. If you enjoyed these facts and feel inspired to learn more about the wonders of our world, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What fact surprised you the most? And is there a country you'd like us to explore next? Until next time, keep those curiosity vibes alive. In our next video, we'll be uncovering the secrets behind famous landmarks around the globe. Stay tuned for an adventure that'll take you places. Airplane.